Now I wish to start with multiple choice questions related to reconstruction of a partnership firm, that is chapter 3. All these questions are given in section A. Let us start with this section A. From the following multiple choice questions, select correct alternative from given choices and put them in order in the bracket. Reconstruction of partnership means options are change in the profit sharing ratio amongst the existing partners. Yes, it's a reconstruction. Addition of a new partner in a partnership firm. This also brings change in the profit sharing ratio, so it is also reconstruction. Retirement or death of an existing partner from the partnership firm. By retirement also or by death of a partner also, the profit sharing ratio changes. So it is also reconstruction. All the above. So correct answer to this question is all the above. D is the correct answer. Next. Profit sharing ratio between existing partners can never be changed. First option. Can be changed with the consent of all the partners. Yes, correct. It can be changed with the consent of all the partners. Can be changed with the consent of majority partners. No, majority rule cannot prevail. There should be a unanimous decision of all the partners for change in the profit sharing ratio is always equal. So correct answer is B. So B is the correct answer to this multiple choice question. Next. Sacrificing ratio means partners' new share in profit minus old share in profit, old share in profit minus new share in profit, share of proposed profit which one partner receives from the another partner, none of the above. Now what is sacrificing ratio? To find out the sacrificing ratio, first we are required to work out share sacrificed, and the share sacrificed is worked out on the basis of old share of profit minus new share of profit. After working out the share sacrificed, we can work out the sacrificing ratio. So ratio of share sacrificed is known as sacrificing ratio. Gain ratio means partners' old share of profit minus new share of profit, share of proposed profit which one partner gives to another partner or partners' new profit or partners' new share of profit minus old share of profit, none of the above. Now to work out the gain ratio, first of all we should work out share gain. Then the ratio thereof is known as gaining ratio. And to work out the share gain, partners' new share of profit minus old share of profit. This is how you can work out the gain. So we have selected option C to be the correct answer. If sacrificing ratio of any partner comes negative, it means such partner has sacrificed more than others. Option B. Such partner has sacrificed less than others. Such partner has not sacrificed anything but have gained. That it is not to be considered for any purpose whatsoever. Now sacrificing ratio negative. Negative means opposite to sacrifice. Opposite to sacrifice is gain. So if there is a negative sacrifice that we get, it implies that such partner has not sacrificed anything but has gained. So it implies gain. That is the correct understanding. So option C is the correct answer. If the gain ratio of any partner comes negative, it means option A, such partner has gained more than the others, such partner has gained less than the others, such partner has not gained anything but has made sacrifice. That it is not to be considered for any purpose whatsoever. Now gain ratio negative. Negative means opposite to gain. Opposite to gain means sacrifice. So when there is a negative gain ratio, it implies that such partner has not gained anything but has made sacrifice. So option C is the correct answer to this question. Next, if Pratik and Preet, who share profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1 respectively and decide to change their profit sharing in 1:2, then Pratik will gain and Preet will sacrifice option A. Preet will gain and Pratik will sacrifice option 2. Both will gain, both will sacrifice. Now see, 2 plus 1, 3 profit, and after in a new ratio total is 3. Now rupees 1 was received by Preet before change. Now he will receive 2 after change. So 2 rupees are received after change by Preet, which was 1 before change. So Preet has gained. When the Preet has gained, Pratik will sacrifice. So the correct answer is Preet will gain and Pratik will sacrifice. But let me work it out for your better understanding. 2/3, 1/3. Old share minus new share. No need to work out this way. You can straight away write. But here old share is 2/3 minus 1/3. So there is a sacrifice of Pratik. So Pratik sacrifice. 1/3 minus 2/3. So there is a gain, negative sacrifice, means Preet will gain. So correct answer is B. No need to go for this detailed working. Just for your better understanding, I have done it. But straight away you can work out the answer to be B. That's the correct answer. Alpa, Jalpa and Shilpa are the partners, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1:1. They decided to change the profit sharing ratio to 1:2:1 respectively. Sacrifice of Shilpa will be 2 plus 1 plus 1, 4. If 4 is the profit, Shilpa receives 1. After reconstruction also, 1:2:1, 4. If 4 is the profit, Shilpa receives 1. So she has neither gain nor sacrifice. So sacrifice of Shilpa, I think C0, that's the correct answer. Now if you want to work it out, old share minus new share. The old share was 1/4, new share is also 1/4. So there is no sacrifice, no gain. 0 is the correct answer. Neither sacrifice nor gain. Next. In sum number 8, this is sum number 8 that we have considered just before few seconds. Due to change in the profit sharing ratio, alpha will, now we talk about alpha. Share of alpha was 2/4. Share of alpha now after change 1/4. So she has sacrificed 1/4 share. So answer is sacrifice 1/4 share. But if you want to work it out, old share minus new, old share was 2/4, new share 1/4, sacrifice 1/4. This is just more detailed explanatory presentation, but straight away you can work out the answer. The correct answer is B. Next. Due to the change in the profit sharing ratio between partners A, B and C, sacrifice of and B and C comes to 1/15 each. Gain received by A. Now we know that total of sacrifice is equal to total of gain. So 1/15 is the sacrifice of B, 1/15 is the sacrifice of C, 1/15 plus 1/15, 2/15, 2/15 is the gain. So 2/15 is gain. This C is the correct answer. C. But I write just for your better understanding. Total of shares sacrificed by B 1/15, by C 1/15, total sacrifice 1/15 plus 1/15, 2/15. So share gained by A is 2/15. 2/15 is the correct answer. Next. At the time of reconstruction of a partnership, to record increase or decrease in the value of asset and liability, firm prepares profit and loss account is prepared, one option. Profit and loss appropriation account is prepared, second option. Profit and loss adjustment account is prepared is the third option. Any of the above account can be prepared. These are the four options. For the purpose of recording revaluation of assets and liabilities, we prepare profit and loss adjustment account. So option C is the correct answer. Profit and loss adjustment account gets prepared. Now next, profit and loss adjustment account is also known as one option revaluation account, adjustment account, profit and loss suspense account, none of the above. The other name of profit and loss adjustment account is revaluation account. So option A is the correct answer. Next, at the time of reconstruction of partnership, increase in the value of asset and decrease in the amount of liability. Increase in asset and decrease in liabilities. Again, gains are always credited to profit and loss adjustment account. Is debited to profit and loss adjustment account, option A. Is credited to profit and loss adjustment account, option B. Increase in value of asset is credited and decrease in value of liability is debited to profit and loss adjustment account, option C. Is not to be recorded anywhere. So correct option is B. Is credited to profit and loss adjustment account. So option B is the correct answer. Now next. At the time of reconstruction of partnership, decrease in the value of asset, that's a loss. Increase in liability, that's a loss. Where do we record? Is credited to profit and loss adjustment account, option A. Decrease in value is debited and increase in the liability is credited to profit and loss, B option. Is debited to profit and loss adjustment account, option C is the correct one. Is not to be recorded anywhere, here C is the correct answer. All the losses on revaluation of assets and liabilities are debited to profit and loss adjustment account. Other name is also revaluation account. Next, at the time of reconstruction of a partnership, if any asset or outstanding income or prepaid expense is not recorded in the books of accounts, the amount will be debited to profit and loss adjustment account, will be credited to profit and loss adjustment account, will not be recorded in profit and loss adjustment account, will be given one effect in the balance sheet of the asset on the asset side. Now see, asset unrecorded means it was zero. Now it is recorded. Increase in asset gain credited to profit and loss adjustment account. Outstanding income, increase in asset because it appears on the balance sheet asset side. Prepaid expense, that also appears on the balance sheet asset side. All options, all alternatives suggest that there is an increase in the value of asset. So for that, profit and loss adjustment account gets credited. So option B is the correct answer. At the time of reconstruction of partnership, provision for doubtful debts and discount reserve on debtors will be credited to profit and loss adjustment account, option A. Is given only one effect in balance sheet on the liability side. Is debited to profit and loss adjustment account, option C is the correct one. Not to be recorded in the profit and loss account. See, the provision for decline in value of asset or provision for any loss is debited to profit and loss adjustment account. So correct answer is option C is the correct answer. Next, at the time of reconstruction of a partnership, revaluation account is closed and its balance will be distributed to the partners in the capital ratio, will be distributed to the partners in the new profit sharing ratio, will be distributed to the partners in the old profit sharing ratio, will be shown in the balance sheet on the liability side. Now, revaluation profit or loss is a profit or loss that has occurred before the change in profit sharing ratio, and when it has occurred before the change in profit sharing ratio, it should be distributed in a profit and loss sharing ratio before the change. So correct answer will be distributed to the partners in the old profit sharing ratio. Option C is the correct answer. Now, at the time of reconstruction of a partnership, reserve fund, accumulated profits are distributed between partners in the new profit sharing ratio. This is the accumulated profit or loss that should be distributed in the old profit sharing ratio that we know. Option C is the capital ratio equally. So option B is the correct answer. It should be distributed in the old profit sharing ratio, that is profit sharing ratio before change. I think you must have followed this multiple choice question. Thanks to all of you.